Song to end, you know. I didn't expect that a song would end. Hello everybody, welcome. It's been about a week since I've done a stream, and you know, I was planning on doing one yesterday, and we were just gonna look at users or whatever, but then I noticed someone posted I guess it's a live clip from the last Dharmann stream. I think it was from the same user that posted the Cine Bear dramas, the various ones. It's like Zeus Does Stuff, I think. And, I don't know, I just saw it and the thumbnail was like Mischief Mikey, and I was like, man, remember Mischief Mikey? That shit was great! And, you know, I'd been promising Darcember last year, and then users took over, and then all year it's been like a running joke of like, we're gonna return to Dharmann eventually. There's gonna be a whole month for Dharmann. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be a whole month for Dharmann here. I feel like that would get old, but it's Dartober, everybody. We're back with some more Dharmann, and you know, it's been just over a year since the Sniper Wolf stuff happened with Jack's films, and you know, she's still around, and so is he, and he's back to, you know, react bingo and all that, and that's cool. But I found it interesting how directly... It was like a little before, I think, was the first episode, but there was like a new multi-part series featuring Sniper Wolf and Psycho Mantis Girl, who I remember seeing was in some movie recently. So that girl, I guess, has finally been able to, you know, elevate herself beyond... Dharmann videos, which is great. It's kind of always seemed like all she can do is kind of put on a sad face and cry. But I mean, you know, child actor, we have to assume it's Dharmann team's direction that's really to blame here. So, you know, good for her. But yeah, she was in this series, and, you know, Dharmann, I guess last year, I don't know if he's still doing it, we're gonna find out, but last year, I guess Dharmann started experimenting with, like, multi-part series, as opposed to doing his standard, like, you know, evil bartender gets what's coming to him, what happens next is shocking, you know. It would be like a series about the same character going through, like, different Dharmann episodes. He's trying to move into premium television. Thankfully it's terrible, so it was very entertaining to watch. Mischief Mikey, in particular, was a good one, where they had this shit little 10-year-old. I'm sure the actual kid is nice, you know, but, like, they got him specifically, it's like the Butch the Bully kid from Cool Cat. Like, they cast that kid just to be the ugly, stupid, fat kid who bullies people, who has no friends. Good for that kid. I'm sure that kid feels great about that. It's like the Red Letter Media joke about, like, honey! Guess what? I got cast as pedophile number 3! You know? It's like, it's the child version of that. But, yeah, Mischief Mikey, regular Dharmann character. If you've seen his videos, you'll probably know him if you see him. He's the blonde kid who's always getting into trouble. And not the stupid younger blonde kid who can't say his lines. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice kid, but whatever. He can't say his fucking lines. I hate that kid. He's so annoying. But anyways, yeah, Mischief Mikey, it was a great series where, Mikey, this little kid, I think he wanted to, like, what was it? He hijacked a plane so he could get a fucking Apple Vision Pro or some stupid shit. I don't know, but it was like a 4-part series. I don't remember if we saw all 4 parts, I kind of think we did, but, like, it escalated from there. There was one where he was in a church. And, you know, because he's such a bad boy, he's Mischief Mikey. I mean, he's Mischief Mikey. It's literally in his name. Which I guess was the mom's fault, really. I mean, she could have stopped all of this. She could have just called him Nice Boy Mikey and it would have been fine. But, you know, she didn't believe him when he tells her that the priest guy is, like, scamming donations from people. And so he has a little mini character arc, I guess, where he, like, proves himself. And then the next episode, I think he gets caught for trying to rob a bank. I don't remember, but suffice it to say, he didn't really learn his lesson. You know, so we're returning to Dharmann. It's been a while. I very much enjoyed Mischief Mikey when we saw that before. So maybe there's something that can compete with that. I haven't even seen many videos about Dharmann for the last, you know, I mean, like, I used to watch the YMS highlights whenever YMS would look at Dharmann, but now he doesn't even really do those anymore, and it's like, I don't know, I'm not going out of my way to watch this shit. I gotta do this on a stream where people pay me money if I'm gonna watch this shit. Speaking of that, $20 from Aurelius, thank you very much. Boy, howdy, that new Netflix Tomb Raider show is pretty not very good. I didn't even know that was happening. I think I might have heard something about that, but I didn't know it came out, and I know nothing about it, so I'll take your word for it. I really wouldn't expect much. I mean, I don't know if Tomb Raider's ever really been known for its, like, captivating narrative, and we're not really in an era where you can have sexy women anymore, so, like, you know, she has to be like a flat-chested girl boss or whatever, so, you know, because all women look up to that, you know, sabotage any femininity that she might have had, that's bad, men like that, you can't do that, gotta have her be a plank of wood, it'll be great. I don't know, maybe she looks good as Lara Croft, I don't know, let me take a look, now I'm curious, actually. Tomb Raider Netflix. Is it going to be as good as Witcher Netflix? Oh, it's Haley Atwell as Lara Croft! Oh, but it's animated. Oh, they really missed the fucking plot there. Damn, why didn't they just get Haley Atwell to play Lara Croft at, like, live action? What the fuck are they doing? Yeah, I mean, it looks like the generic Netflix anime thing. You know, it looks like it's the same team that made, the shitty second Castlevania show that I watched 2 episodes of and got bored. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect much, but, man, that's actually good casting for her. I don't know why they wouldn't just make that in live action. The Coomers would fucking go mental. You got no idea. So, let me see here. Thank you very much. $5 from Nico Carrero. I hate that Sniper Wolf took her name from one of the most tragic Metal Gear characters. Yeah, you know, and Psycho Mantis is also there too, but Sniper Wolf, she's great. She loves Metal Gear. She's a real gamer. She's what all women should strive to be, honestly. Big Jack Films with $2. You hear about the ball drop with Dr. Crafty? I have no idea what you mean. I don't know what any of these words mean, and I'm scared. So we're going to start the stream. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming out. We're going to make this a good one. Let's see here. Persian son can't stand up to parents. I mean, these all... It's, like, impossible to pick a Dharmann video, because there's, like, hundreds of them. And they're all basically the same. And he's got entirely new actors now. None of these people look familiar. He's got, and most of them look very young, so it seems like he's just getting desperate people. As we all know, allegedly, Dharmann does not pay his staff appropriately. He does not, do that. So, yeah, none of these, I guess this girl, I'm familiar with this girl. And... yeah, basically no one else. This guy looks fun, though. Persian son can't stand up to parents. Not seeing a lot of ongoing series. He does seem to have some kind of Halloween series that's coming out soon, so I might have done this at the wrong time, but I'm sure we can get more Dharmann in our lives sometime soon. But yeah, looking over his channel there, at least in the last few months, it doesn't appear that he's really been continuing with the, like, Mischief Mikeys and... What the fuck was the Sniper Wolf one? It was like something Sisters. It was another alliterative title. I think most of them were like that. There was several of them. There was one that was like clearly appealing to like, I don't know, the BET demographic, and it was like about a young, like a teenage guy, a black guy at like an inner city school, and he has to sell drugs to like pay for his brother's surgery or some shit like that, and yeah, it just became very clear watching. That was another one of those, like, ongoing series that it became very clear watching that, like, okay, Dharmann, I know why you made this. You're trying to break into another demographic just like Shadow the Hedgehog was meant to appeal to. was meant to appeal to black people. Except for those levels that have Sonic, obviously. We know he's racist. But anyways.
Listen to me. We've been coexisting in this house together just fine, okay?
Coexisting.
Think of the kids. They love living here.
Think of the kids. We've been coexisting so well. I mean, we don't love each other, you know, but we've been coexisting, and that's the environment that's best for them. Get a load of this drip. So, I mean, I guess this guy is a Persian dad, right? So I guess that explains why he's dressed, you know, vaguely like one of the Bellic cousins. I mean, that's not Persia, I know, but it's, you know, does he perchance own a store that sells, like, ornate golden vases? You know, you walk in, the entire store is glittering gold, and he's like, hello, my friend, come in. You know, I can see, you know, this guy works very hard at Vase Co. to provide for this family that he cohabitates with. What was the word?
We've been
coexisting, right?
In this house together just fine, okay? Think of the kids. They love living here. They love living here together.
You know that we've had this date planned, and you've already postponed it 3 times. We've been separated for 6 months.
But honey, the esports tournament for CSGO is happening.
I'm not gonna keep living this facade. I'm sorry, but Sophia and I are moving out. And I don't know why you keep putting these pictures back up. I know it's just for other people.
I'm just saying, just postpone it one more time, okay? What'll the neighbors think, okay? What'll the temple think?
What will the neighbors think? What would your father do? What would your mother say if they only knew?
Why is that all you care about? What other people think? Is that why you won't sign the divorce papers?
Divorce
no, honey, I'm illiterate.
Is public information. People talk. People start rumors.
That's it. Sophia? James?
Sophia, James, this is your father, and we are getting broken up.
You sure you want to stay with your dad, James?
Yeah, he's coaching me on the esports tournament.
All right. Well, our new place is just a couple blocks up the road, so if you want to...
Couple what?
All right. Well, our new place is just a couple blocks up the road, so...
I guess she said blocks. It sounded like a couple bucks up the road. I guess he has his gaming headset plugged into his... I guess you do that, right? If you're, like, one of those disgusting fuckers like Bane that plays Call of Duty or something, I guess that's what you do. I've never plugged my fucking headphones into a PS5 controller.
If you
that shit dies quick enough.
want to visit Sophia and I, you can come at any time. All right, say goodbye to your dad, honey.
Bye, sweetie. I miss you.
We'll see you later, Arash.
Hey, can you just make sure no one sees you leave?
No, just make sure to sign the divorce papers. Okay?
Oh! So Persian's son can't stand up to parents. It's kind of seems like the story is about the parents and not so much the son here, but I mean, we're just starting out. This is a fucking half-hour long video. We're going to 1.25. Oh, I know all about tomorrow's teachings, don't you worry. Mom?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, he's Persian's son.
Just calling to make sure you are still coming for the party.
Oh, Mom, actually...
Oh my god, that was such a great line delivery.
I don't think we can,
Love it.
It's your dad's 70th. How could you miss it? Your brother and family are flying in for the party this weekend, even with everything they have going on with Darius running a huge business. Having over 100 employees is still find time to come. But you
Come on, Darius is gonna be
could
there.
excuse. Let me guess. Financial problem. No, wait. Marital problem.
No, things actually are pretty perfect between Vanessa and me. Actually, they're better than perfect.
I don't believe it. I know you are not the one getting the pants in that relationship. You should have listened to us.
Well, Mom, I'm wearing the tracksuit.
With a nice Persian girl like your brother.
It comes
Look at
with
him
the
now.
pants.
He's wealthy, running a successful business. He's happy in a good marriage. His son is excelling at
Marriage.
school.
We'll be there. Vanessa and the kids and I will be there.
Okay, so this is when it turns into like a 90s sitcom and he has to dress up his best friend in drag to pretend to be his wife or something, and it becomes like a comical mishap. This is gonna totally be a Persian episode of Three's Company.
All right.
Guess that's
See
not
you
a
soon,
90s
honey.
one.
I love you.
Love you too.
Ethnic Luigi. Well, is Luigi already ethnic? Let's be real here. You know, Italian. Well, now I can't stop seeing it, though. I mean, It's somewhere between Luigi and I just bought more land in the metaverse. I kind of feel like this guy would land closer to I just bought more land in the metaverse. It is marriage problem and also financial problem. The summer of 1933 stretched out like an endless dusty road in the small... oh, he's like erasing it. So he's a novelist, right? Small town of For 14-year-old Clara Thompson, the days were marked by the monotonous rhythm of survival. Lines at the soup kitchen, the ever-present fear in her parents' eyes, and the unrelenting sun that seemed to sear... So is this, like, just stolen from someone else? Or, like, AI, or what is this? I'm not willing to believe for a second that someone wrote an original paragraph for a throwaway shot in a Dharmann video. This has to be, like, stolen from a fucking F. Scott Fitzgerald book or some shit. This is like the of Mice and Men guy wrote this.
Rash. Let's calm down here. I share this office with
I have a rash!
other businesses. Nothing to see here, guys. Marital disagreement. What's going on, Nessa?
Nothing to see here, guys. Everything is fine.
Your mom is worried about what I'm gonna wear to the party? You didn't tell her?
Please don't tell me you told my mom about what's going on between us. Okay. I may have told my mom that you and the kids would be coming to the party.
A rash!
Oh my god, she has a rash. Stay away from her. Wow, this looks very different from what I remember Dharmann. Like, it still has the sort of cheap, you know, it's like sub-TV, like sub-Hallmark movie kind of production, obviously. It's like less than a commercial, even, but it looks a little worse now? I don't know. Maybe it looks a little better? That weird snap turn this woman does. A rash! She got activated like a fucking cyborg.
Why haven't you told your mom about our separation?
Because you know how my family is, okay? I don't want to go there and have to listen to them tell me I told you so about our marriage falling apart, okay? Can you just do this one thing for me?
No. This is the exact reason our marriage fell apart. You are such a people pleaser. From your family to the neighbors to everyone. You're so concerned about what other people think. I mean, buying your...
You know, I know the video, like, they used to be digestible, that's the thing. Like, the earliest days of Dharmann, you know, when he wasn't doing, like, self-help videos or whatever the fuck, before, and also after he got, busted for, like, a weed scam or whatever his thing was in Oregon, however you weirdos pronounce it, but... The earliest Dharmann videos that were of this type, at least, were about this length. They would be like 5 minutes long, maybe like up to 10 for like ad revenue. But now they're pushing like half an hour. Some of them are longer than that, and I'm just like, this is still... It's like you've got more time, and it's still written in this extremely simplistic way. And I know Dharmann videos are going to be written in a simplistic way, somewhat. But does that mean that the dialogue literally just has to be like, this is my problem with you and why our marriage fell apart. As you know, I conducted the raid on the Great Library. You know, like, do we need this level of exposition for things that you could probably... I guess when you have to churn this shit out and you're writing it with ChatGPT or whatever, they probably do. I really wouldn't put it past them if these whole things were written by ChatGPT, but, like, when you're shitting them out, I guess you can't afford to actually spend time with, like, a visual that communicates something, or any kind of clever line of dialogue that reduces like 25 minutes of her just expositing to him things that he already knows, and she already knows. You know, maybe just reduce that to like one line or something. You could probably do that if you were trying, but of course they don't try, so these are just words lost in the void, frankly. I'm complaining for no reason.
Expensive clothes to your pointless material objects. That's what got us into this financial bind in the first place. And I don't even know why you need this place. For what? To just tell people you have an office to impress them? You can write from home or a coffee shop or anywhere. You're an author. Or at least you used to be.
Man, it's so ironic that they made this character an author, too, while I'm talking about how fucked the writing is in these. It's great.
My parents don't want me writing children's books because they think it's not as prestigious as writing for adults.
And how's that going?
Does she not already know this? You guys are married. You've never had this conversation before? This seems to be a pretty big deal for the guy. Maybe this wife also sucks if she's never bothered to, like, breach the subject with him, you know. Is it broach? It's broach, this subject. She's never bothered to bring it up, I guess. Because he needs to inform her of this now after the marriage has fallen apart.
You're a grown man, Arash. Speak your mind. Don't live your life for others. I'm not going. End of story. I'm texting your mom now, and I'm telling her we're separated.
Vanessa, please. Vanessa, don't do it. Don't.
Vanessa, please, don't! Don't! He screamed at the top of his lungs. Rage and desperation clear on his voice. No, please, don't!
What do you mean I sound like I'm in a bathroom, you fucker? You wanna fuck around in a bathroom with me and find out?
Okay, I'll sign the divorce papers.
Don't tell my mommy!
Just do one last thing for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dharmann Airlines. We're gonna get you where you need to go in as long-winded a fashion as possible.
This is your flight attendant speaking. We currently
Literally.
have a couple of seats available in first class for $500. If anyone's interested.
Should we upgrade?
No, stop, don't. Arash ejaculated. Yeah.
You're kidding, right? We could barely afford these economy seats.
How about this? How about we go up there real quick, right? And snap a pic. You know.
I don't understand why you wore that cheap-looking sweatsuit.
I don't understand why you didn't dress up like Daisy like I asked.
Cheap. Vanessa, it's Gucci.
Yeah, but you got it on clearance, and rich people aren't so flashy.
Hey guys, we've been waiting over an hour. It's about time you got in.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. The Mario Party car that Luigi here drives took a little while.
Same took a while. Started getting through the airport too.
Huh. If you had your own private jet like Dariush, you don't need to worry about airports.
Yeah,
But
Dariush, he could just land on top of the house whenever he wants.
of course, you chose to write make-believe stories instead.
Good to see you too, Dad.
Whoa. Okay, my eyes must be fucked because I was like looking away from the screen and I could have sworn that his hair turned green for a second.
Good to see you too, Dad.
I don't know what's up. Oh, here he is! It's Dariush! Oh, yeah! We need the proper music. We need the, like, I'm too sexy for my shirt that Dharmann wouldn't license here. Why can't he just license music? You know, anyone can do that. I could license a song to use in a stream. It costs a fuck ton of money, but if you're Dharmann, you can do that. You don't need to be making a movie to have, like, I'm too sexy playing. Dharmann could probably just shell out a few $1,000 and get, like, some real, a little bit more production value. A little class? Because I've had it up to here with this fucking shit and this fucking drink. I'm done, man. Dariush! Okay, this is crap. Hang on, I'm risking the copyright claim. Okay, hang on. Let's get it going. Yeah, let's get it going.
I'm too sexy for my love. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy
Oh yeah.
for my shirt.
Oh
Too
yeah.
sexy
That's what we're looking for.
hurts. And I am
This is what it needed.
for Milan. Too sexy for Milan.
This is what it needed, chat. This is a real real movie now. This is a short film. Oh my sweet Dariush. All right.
Oh, I missed you, my son.
Arriving in style, I see. You got good taste. Just like your old man.
Yeah, the Mario family is here. You know, I mean, I don't know. None of the rest of them are like Mario. You know, Luigi is there, but then we got like Bill Clinton kid. We got fucking Sofia Vergara, and then this guy who just looks like he runs a crypto scam. This is like vaguely racist, though, isn't it? I mean, like I'm making the jokes and everything about the vase store, but like you got your Persian characters all swanked out in tracksuits. I don't know. I think Dharmann isn't from the Persian location of the world, wherever that may be. I don't think he is. So I mean, what's going on, Dharmann? You got some splaining to do. I'm sure there's a lot of people that will be upset about this. I'm sure.
The classic I wanted to look cheap and tacky ensemble. You're really owning it, little bro.
Oh!
It's Gucci. It's clearance. Clearly. That style is like 10 years ago. Come on, Arash. I mean, look at your cheap rental. I mean, your car looks sad next to mine.
Where are your wedding rings?
You really needed to give that guy an accent, too. He needed to be like, Brother! I come back to country, and you still fucking loser, brother! You know, just make it fully into a GTA 4 cutscene. I know Balkans and Persians are not the same, but like, but they are to me, damn it!
Oh, we're actually getting them upgraded.
Your wedding rings!
Speaking of upgrades, have some. Show them your upgraded wedding ring.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Oh, don't be so modest. Go ahead and show that rock off. That stone costs over 100K.
Let's all go inside, shall we?
Well, poor Arash. His name is, like, not even good. Like, we got Dariush, and then we got a guy named Arash. Like, I know that's just a name. I understand. But, like, he lives in America. He speaks English, so it's just, it's not becoming to name your son after a skin disorder that happens occasionally. You know, like, you know, my son fucking Jebediah, he's out there starting new companies, but meanwhile, Hives just isn't fucking leaving the nest. I don't know. Fucking his sister Eczema can't even get a job.
You couldn't have worn something a little nicer?
We're drinking tea at home, not the Palace of Versailles. What's the big deal?
Did I mention that Anthony got into Viewpoint High School? And he's speaking 2 different languages now, in addition to Farsi. Say something in Portuguese, Anthony.
Oh, I love that the kid, he does, it's not that Dharmann's direction is terrible. I know Dharmann isn't the one who directs them. I don't even think he's involved in this shit anymore, really, but it's not that Dharmann's directors are terrible, and that child started reading his lines before the father was done reading his line. It's that this father beats the child into compliance so that every time he goes out, he can fucking whip this kid out with the Portuguese like a party trick. So the kid knows the moment the father brings up languages, he just starts saying his prayers in Portuguese. That's what's really happening.
Do your children speak any other languages?
They're learning Spanish.
Oh, Spanish. Probably because you're in public
Spanish.
school.
So?
In public school. Yeah, well, you know, Spanish, you know, is a very popular language. You know, I think Spanish is, you know, it's like Portuguese, but better, you know? It's like Portuguese, but normal.
I went to public school, and now I'm a counselor at one.
You said that as if it pays a lot.
There are some things that are more important than money.
That's a good one, Dave.
That's such a great laugh from this mom lady. Like the dad, he's a little more believable, but the mom lady, ha 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 ha. I got wiring loose inside my head. I got books that I never ever read. I got bodies underneath my bed.
That's a good one, Dave. You had me for a second there.
I actually didn't want to say anything over the phone, but our kids will be attending Viewpoint.
Even if they can get in, do you understand how expensive tuition is? I doubt your kiddie books can afford it.
He just writes fucking kiddie books, bro. What a fucking loser. I fucked your mom, bro.
Oh! I forgot my suit in the suitcase. Afsa, go take care of that for me so it doesn't wrinkle.
What's her name?
Go take care of that for me.
Afsa. I thought he called her Asset. It's a really direct and to the point name for a woman. Hey, Asset! Get the fuck in here! I need you to do something for me!
Only so it doesn't wrinkle?
Yeah, that's great. Oh, yeah, the brother's definitely full of shit. The brother's full of shit, too. The whole house of cards is coming tumbling down. The whole Persian house of cards.
I'll come with you.
Dariush, I gotta hand it to you, son. I see how well your wife listens to you.
She is on good leash, son. You train her well.
You have trained that girl very well.
Oh my god! Let's go! Well, if you're doing the Dharmann YMS bingo, you can mark off Adam predicts what Dharmann video will say.
Arash, the second book of yours, how's it?
Pre-watched! Yeah. I've watched every Dharmann video to get my, to do my homework. That's right.
Coming along. Is it going to be another children's book, or you're finally switching to something that adults can actually read?
I'm not sure anyone over the age of 10 would be interested in reading his stuff. My offer still stands if you want to work at my company.
I love that they're... I mean, like, I guess this would be a thing that somebody would be, like, shaming someone for writing just kids' books, but I feel like... No, I mean, you're an author for... There's a lot of money in writing kids' books. That if these people care about, like, the craft of literature, and that's their character, and they're like, son, your kiddie books are nothing. When are you gonna write a Great Gatsby? Where's your Catcher in the Rye, son? Okay, I would disagree with them as characters, but it's like, because children's books can be good too, right? And they can be classics and everything. But, like, if all they're interested in is money, I mean, they can say that he's a loser, but they really shouldn't act like there's not a fuck ton of money in making kids' books. That's pretty lucrative. I mean, he's probably bad at it, I guess, but, like, I'm sure by the end of the story he'll become a multi-millionaire kids' book author or something. But, like, he hasn't found his break yet, maybe. But I don't think they would necessarily be shaming him. Maybe a bit. I mean, it's definitely not, it's something that it's one of those things like, don't become an actor, son. You'll never make it. Become a doctor instead. They might have that sort of thing. This just feels like it's miswritten. Not only just badly written, but, like, they didn't line up the fucking puzzle pieces correctly.
I'm doing just fine writing.
If that was true, you wouldn't be flying economy.
Economy? We flew first class.
If that was true, you wouldn't be flying economy.
Economy? We flew first class.
Oh. Yeah, I was wondering if the audio clipped out there or whatever.
Economy? We flew first class.
That's so the direction here is he gets cut off mid-sentence because the brother shows him the luggage tag that proves he's lying. Right? Except the line read...
We flew first class.
And then there's no shock on his face. He's just looking like he bought even more land in the metaverse.
Dariush, I forgot to pack your...
Wow, check it out, chat members, everybody. One guy says, this is dumb. You know what? I'm pinning your message. It is. I agree. I'm glad somebody stood up and said it, finally.
How do you forget to pack that? It's not brain surgery. You just put the suit into the suitcase.
Put the lotion in the basket!
How do you mess that up?
It was an honest mistake.
You just put the fries in the bag, Afsa!
Maybe if you packed your own bags, it wouldn't have happened.
It's fine. Why don't we all go shopping? I could use a new suit anyway, and I know you could use a new suit as well, bro. Unless you have something you can dig up in the discount bin.
Well, even the ex-wife is not happy with this guy being like, such a dickhead. It's great.
Arash, what do you think? It's $1,000. That's nothing for you, right?
Oh my god, Herbie Hops finally acknowledged me. That's great. Let's go! Well, not today, but, you know, soon. Somebody archive that just in case. How long is it?
Wow.
Oh my god, Mercedes Carrera, I thought you were in jail.
You look really good.
Oh my god, Miranda Sings, I thought you were in jail.
It's almost unfair how good you look in this suit.
Saleswoman is being awfully flirty. That doesn't bother you?
This is what 40 years of marriage looks like. You stay together and maintain your image no matter what the circumstances. You don't go through the public humiliation of divorcing. Image is everything.
Actually, I beg to differ. I don't think you should stay somewhere if you're not happy.
It really feels like they've never met the family even. Like, so not only has she never spoken to her husband about his crushing, like, insecurity about writing kids' books because his family shames him for writing kids' books. Not only has she never spoken to him about that, but she's also never apparently met the fucking mom. And like, I mean, maybe she's just really dumb and there was never any clues that this is an unhappy marriage. You know, maybe. I don't know.
Especially if it's just for the sake of keeping up with images.
This is what is wrong with your generation.
Are you getting a suit after all?
Oh, you know, actually, I bought a new suit not too long ago, so.
I knew it. I'll just get this one, and I'll even buy the suit that my dad's trying on. Go ahead and put it all on my American Express.
Oh, sir, it's been declined.
Sure, I'll ring everything up. Your son is taking care of it.
Don't worry, old man, who I love. His card will not be declined.
I see you raised him well.
Yeah, yes, you trained him very well.
A woman like her is too beautiful to be working, don't you think?
Oh,
sure makes me want to spend more money here, though. We should go suit shopping more often.
Oh, Team Rose is not gonna stand for this shit.
Aren't you gonna say anything?
No use in saying anything. Men will be men. Just be grateful you are with a successful man like Dariush. You should be happy and keep your opinions to yourself. That is how you save a marriage.
Oh, it's happening! It's happening!
I'm sorry, sir, but...
It's happening! Yeah!
You're kidding, right? Run it again.
Run it again! There's no way it could be declined. I'm rich and successful.
It's an unlimited Amex card. I'm a millionaire for crying out loud.
It's true. Must be something
true.
wrong with your system.
Oh, it must be because I'm traveling. Security measures.
That's the reason, yeah.
I know. Since you're doing so well, why don't you go ahead and pay for this? You did say that you're doing well, right?
Somehow this reflects poorly on him. I don't know, I mean, this guy must be a real fucking wet blanket. You just tell him fuck off. I don't know. It's like... Hey everyone! This loser's card got declined! What a loser!
I can't believe you spent that money you clearly don't have.
Well, I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, what could you have done, really?
I don't know. How about being honest and just saying you don't have it? It's exhausting keeping up with this fake image just to impress your family. Why don't we just tell them the truth about our marriage and finances? I mean, I can't even begin to understand why you're not writing children's books. You were so free. When you wrote your first one, you were happy. We were happy. Our family was happy.
But then... that fucking lamp store opened at the mall and you just couldn't stay away. You just kept buying ornate golden lamps with weird crystal shit on them. Why?
But the moment
and don't even get me started on the silk and paisley shirts.
Your parents and your brother influence you? That's what got us here. You're so concerned with your image that you are letting it ruin the things in your life that really matter.
Okay, you're right, okay? You're right. Ever since I was a little kid, all I wanted was to prove myself to my parents. you know, to show them that my brother wasn't better than me.
I actually saw that store once, by the way. It's at a mall near Toronto. It's just this weird, it's like next to an arcade or something, and it's just this extremely golden little store. Everything is gold inside, including what the guy's wearing. And it's like, it's just like chandeliers and shit, and I'm like, I guess people are gonna go in there. It looks very fancy, but my god, it hurt the eyes. It hurts the eyes.
You see, no matter how hard I tried at something, my brother was always outshining me. I remember being in the Boy Scouts.
Wait, did we just get a so you see?
How hard I tried at something better than me. You see, no matter how hard I tried at something.
God damn, they can't even budget for a full so you see anymore. They gotta cut costs. Shrinkflation hit the so you see. It's now just a UC.
My brother was always outshining me. I remember being in the Boy Scouts and he consistently excelled in everything and earned more badges. It didn't matter how well I did because my dad was too busy being proud of how much better Dariush was. They had a way of making me feel small. My dad...
You know, I think the younger actors for the dad and the son are not so bad. I mean, like, they're probably not great actors for Dharman videos or whatever necessarily, but, like, I think they fit the dad and the son reasonably well throughout the process of aging or whatever. You know, Sims child era and then Sims teen era. You know, next we're gonna get young adult when they're at the university expansion, and then we're back to present day.
My brother would just gang up on me and shame me for any of my shortcomings. It was almost as if they enjoyed it. I felt like such an outsider. My parents were so proud of my brother, and anything I did always paled in comparison.
Oh, loud piano. No, Arash, you cannot
I was constantly
dance.
the black sheep of my family, living in Dariush's shadow.
What is he doing? He's just like writing at some family dance thing?
Anything I did always paled in
Dariush
comparison.
is out here fucking busting a move. He's black now. Alright, this actor might not be the best fit for... But he's out here busting a move. I guess he's not black, but what the fuck? Yeah, why are you such a loser? You're just fucking sitting there writing something while you're fucking at a thing. Yeah, you're a loser, dude. I don't know what to tell you. You know, you're expected to, when you go through a thing like this, you're expected to, like, root for the guy and be like, oh man, I can see myself in him. And it's like, well, I can't, because I wasn't that big of a fucking dork. I mean, it's literally in my name, but...
I was constantly the black sheep of my family, living in Dariush's shadow. So you see, I could never measure
Literal Virgin versus Chad storyline is what we got here.
you're up.
We just got the full so you see, by the way. The budget had enough for one.
And all I
You
wanted
know, they had to bump it up to a PG-13 for that so you see, but it's worth it. It's worth
was
it.
just their love and acceptance.
But by pretending to be someone you're not? It's not the right way.
We're actually getting spoiled. I have to retract my previous statement because we now have a UC and a so UC. That's like open bracket, close bracket, parentheses right there.
You know, you remind me of the main character in your book. The boy in your book faces monsters.
Oh, this book that we've never spoken about really before, I mean, in any detail, like... This is the thing So this is a character who's a writer. Well, let me give this character a little tip. When he writes a story, you know, let's say this character happens to write a video for Dharman or something, you know, whatever, hypothetically. When he writes a story, what you do is you set up the fucking plot of this book somehow earlier on so that the audience can see the parallels. You don't just, like, leap in the fucking end of the second act with, like, hey... Well, what am I saying? There's not really an act structure in these. Hey! You remember the book that you wrote that details this exact plot? Hey! Man, that's terrible. That's so bad.
The boy in your book faces monsters. So he escapes to a utopia to get away from them. But he never deals with his monsters or faces them, so they infiltrate the utopia.
How about Metaphor Refantasio, by the way? Cool game. The song I started with the stream with was about, like, family racism and classism and discrimination and how you mixed with the staff and you're gonna ruin our house. And, you know, I thought that was fittingly dramatic for a Dharmann stream, and also fittingly, you know, it's appropriate with the entire plot of Metaphor. It's a metaphor for racism. The entire game is about racism. It's pretty great.
A copy of my book in your purse?
Of course. I love it. And so do a lot of other people.
Do you think, do we think they use AI to write these? I mean, like, I don't think so, necessarily, though. Like, I wouldn't put it past them if we found out that they did, but I don't necessarily think they do, because it's not, like, notably worse writing than it's ever been. I think it might be even a little better than it used to be, which is sad to say. So, sad to say. That's gonna be on my t-shirt. He has So You See, I'm gonna have sad to say. But, you know, they've been doing these since before, you know, really great text generation stuff was available like it is now. So, I don't know if it's necessarily AI, but again, if we found out that it was, you know, to, like, automate most of it and then, you know, a human hand comes in and, like, removes some of the bullshit, maybe. I don't know if they would even do that. But it is sad how hard it is to discern with this level of writing if this is AI or not. Like, you'd think you'd be able to tell, but you know, it could be, it really could go either way, frankly.
I just don't understand why you can't see the connections of what you wrote to your real life. You need to face your monsters, Arash, because to tell you the truth, if you don't stand up for yourself, no one else ever will.
Well, the kids are going to be going to a very prestigious private school pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm still living a lie and learned nothing. It's like a comedy beat. That's amazing. She gives him this whole fucking speech about his book that's supposed to tug at his heartstrings. And then literally the next scene.
Well, the kids are going to be going to a very prestigious private school pretty soon.
I mean, maybe... Did that happen, though? I think the wife might have mentioned something about that. If that happened earlier, then maybe. But, I don't know.
It's almost time to cut the cake, but before we do, Afsa, Anthony, and I have a surprise for you, Dad.
Afsa's here. Come on, Arash, cut a rug. I mean, I'm liking the Persia music. This is nice. Yeah, this is the best part of this video, just the Persia music. It's vibing. Yeah, the kid's fucking too bored to stand up. The wife's dancing like it's a Hitman fucking, you know, yeah, it's not great. The dance animations are a little off here. There's Sniper Wolf, by the way! It was her!
We should do something.
Somebody in chat just said Deadwing is so puppy-coded, and they are now banned forever.
How about we do our own dance?
I'm not kidding.
Way. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry, chat member. You've angered the random 1% chance that I would do that to someone. That was a stupid comment, and you should feel bad.
Okay, you remember that dance that we had to learn for our wedding anniversary?
Absolutely not.
That was so long ago.
You'll get the hang of it, okay? I'll take the lead, don't worry.
Remember that dance routine we did on America's Got Talent that time? Dad, no! You just daydreamed that!
Everyone, my family and I will also be performing a dance. Together.
Oh good, everyone is here. The son really just wants to get... This kid here just really wants to get back to fucking, you know, storming the Game Awards stage and trolling people. That's all he wants to do. hanging out at the party, having ourselves a family. I think that's the lyrics, right? Oh no! Oh, and the pie! Oh no! Oh, it was a cake actually, but
Okay,
it's
enough is enough.
it's over. It's all over.
Honey, what are you doing?
It's so darn
Somebody needs
over.
to face your monsters if you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, you know when I said so the wife here, by the way, the ex-wife is Anita Sarkeesian. That's what I'm gonna start calling her now. So Anita Sarkeesian here just told him that no one else is gonna stand up for him and fight his monsters for him, but now she's literally just doing that. And I mean, why not? I guess he's literally he's shown us here that he can't change. This fucking comedy beat of like, you gotta stand up for yourself. Yeah, we're gonna be fucking rolling in it next year. Like, fuck, buddy. No. So Anita here, she's gonna set everyone straight.
Hey everybody, I'm so sorry.
There's a bomb in
I don't know
lasagna!
why Arash had us do that dance in the first place, but I'm thinking it's because he's so concerned about us being the picture-perfect family at all times. But to tell you the truth, we're far from it.
Man, this guy's gonna do a fucking mass shooting at this rate. What the fuck? This guy, I mean, like, this guy's got a fucked life. I don't know. This is pretty bad.
What Arash may have told
Arash is really going through it, and he has only himself to blame.
some of you this evening, our kids are not going to an uppity private school because we can't afford it, even if we wanted them to. We're barely getting by.
He's gonna put on the Luigi outfit to do it.
And lastly, Arash and I have been separated for the last 6 months.
Woo!
He's more concerned with impressing other people than the happiness of his own wife and children.
Oh, what a fucking loser. I fucked his mom. Why is he here? Why would he even be here? I guess he's still in town or whatever. It's his brother, right? But like, I don't know. He's probably just gonna cause some problems.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Do you have any idea how humiliating that was for me?
I think he might have some idea, sir. Yes.
For the entire family?
It's possible that he's felt humiliation from that also.
I don't know how I will show my face around those people again.
Couldn't you keep your personal drama to yourself instead of making it?
Someone says, how come he's wearing curtains? That's what I said before. He went to that silk shirt and paisley store. And it all went downhill from there. He lost his ambition and his dreams. It all vanished into the patterns. The patterns!
Seen at your father's birthday?
It's that wife or ex-wife or whatever of yours. You don't know how to control her. No wonder you're separated.
Listen, I'll give you my spare
You
leash.
should have listened to me when I told you to marry a nice Persian girl. Look at you now. Marriage failed. You have run out of money.
We need like a video game HUD effect that's like the, you know, mission failed, but it's marriage failed, you know? Have a little San Andreas, you know. Does it have a jingle for when you fail a mission? I don't remember.
I told you this would happen. And you? Did you really have to air your personal laundry in front of all of our friends?
Your messy life tainted our image. I hope you're proud of yourself. If you only listened to us, married who we told you to marry, had the career we told you to have, a doctor, an engineer, our family wouldn't be in this situation.
Farage mailed, am I right?
This is all you have to show for the life you
Sniper Wolf Metal Gear gamers, am I
chose
right?
for yourself. Some stupid book about stupid dragons.
Monsters.
Monster dragon, whatever.
Monster Dragon.
There aren't any dragons in the book. It's about monsters. Did you even read it? Have any of you read my book?
Why would anyone want to read a book meant for children whose brains haven't even developed?
I like the brother character. I like the actor. He's really bringing some good energy to this. He got the directive that this is a GTA 4 cutscene. He's doing the full body acting like Nico.
Why would anyone want to read a book meant for children?
He's wearing the Nico Bellic jacket right now too.
Whose brains haven't even developed.
I love this guy.
But the boy couldn't hide any longer. The monsters stormed into his utopia, hurling insults and criticism like stones.
You are all just like those monsters.
My wife told me that.
And the boy had to confront the monsters.
Bro looking like Simeon. He do be.
In order to finally be free.
So this is when he massacres the family.
I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of trying to live up to the standard of who you are to me.
Get out the AK-47, brother, and finish the job!
I ruined my marriage and my life just trying to be enough for you. So I'll take my simple life with Vanessa and the kids.
I don't think she's gonna take that life with you.
And I'm gonna keep writing children's books because, you know, this is what makes me happy. I've tried living life for you, but that's not what I want.
I'm gonna go save the princess. And I'm gonna collect those coins, Dariush. You fuck.
Not who I am.
You get what you fucking deserve!
For who I am, then I'm done with all of you. Because if I don't stand up for myself, then no one else will.
Oh, brother, why? Why you bump me, brother?
What are you doing here?
Oh my god, it's the
I can't do this
twist.
anymore. We've been together for over a year. I'm tired of hiding.
I told you never to come here.
The twist in the final hour.
Dad,
You know, I didn't really see this one coming, honestly. I thought that she was just a flirty lady. I really didn't. But it's not the good kind of twist, is it? The good kind of twist is the one that you should have seen coming. This is just one where it's like, oh, I guess she was with this lady, with this guy for over a year, I guess. All right.
Cheating on Mom with the...
All right.
Can't cheat when we're not together.
We got here
Your father
money.
and I have been separated for some time now. We just
Oh
didn't
my
tell
god.
anyone. And we continue to live in the same house to, well, for appearance's sake.
I'm sorry, okay?
Shh, look, don't do this now, okay? Why don't we, get it?
Dariush's business is going bankrupt.
Stop.
I mean, I saw all of this coming. Like this. Everything, all the fucking reveals are coming right now. This is great. I did not see the first one coming, but the other ones, yeah. I mean, this is, yeah. Sorry, sir, it's been declined.
That's the real reason his card got declined at the store, not some security measure.
It turns out I'm also divorced now.
I've been trying to act like everything's fine, but I just can't do this anymore. Vanessa taught me how much freedom there is by speaking up. Not being silent.
I like that this guy's acting. He's like he's just kind of like doing his idle animation over here.
Trying to act like everything's
his
fine.
guilty shame idle
I just can't do
animation.
this anymore. Vanessa taught me.
I don't know. I feel like this guy would be telling her to like shut the fuck up and twisting her arm now, and like I don't think this would be something that he would be taking kindly at this moment in time.
How much freedom there is by speaking up. Not being silent. You hear that, Dariush? I'm done.
Is that true, Dariush?
My expenses have been a bit out of control.
Someone says, why do you keep talking about Patricia Taxon? Well, chat member, I don't. I talked about Patricia Taxon on a recent stream because I don't really remember why. Oh yeah, we watched a video canceling Patricia Taxon for like jerking off with a bunch of 13-year-olds while they were like 18 or 17 or something. I don't know. Much older, in teen years. And so that came up. And yeah, I haven't really mentioned Patricia Taxon since, so I don't know what you're really talking about. I mean, I occasionally bring something up, but it's not very interesting videos for the stream, most of them. I mean, the one about puppy fucking was pretty... that was kind of interesting, I guess, but I don't know. Are you also puppy-coded?
Things went downhill.
One guide, I know.
This whole time, you guys have all been judging me for being imperfect.
There's no shame in getting one guide. It's gonna happen.
Are living
I choose to be one guide. You know? I could stop being one guide at any time, but I choose not to!
You made me feel bad about my life when your lives are no better. Come on, Vanessa, let's go.
Puppy coded. The word is out, chat member. And so is that chat member. I'm the frickin' one guy hunter. I'm the puppy code hunter.
I'm surprised to see you writing from home.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, you weren't here, so it was a lot easier to get work done without you nagging me.
I'd give up the office since, I don't use it.
Oh wow, is that a part 2 to your book?
Yeah.
So wait, the fucking work that he was at before, where he was just sitting at an office writing a book on his laptop. And it was like one paragraph in. And there were just 2 other people there. What were they doing? What the fuck were they doing? What are they, like his editor and fucking assistant? What were they doing? Is it just like a collective writing firm, like that one mission from Judgment? Where it's like they all co-author a book under one pseudonym or something? I don't know. Book office, I guess.
Divorce papers. So
office rental? Alright. A co-op? Yeah, she's back, because he stood up for himself.
Everything I put you and the kids through, right?
I'm sorry for our entire marriage. I really should have never married you. It's clear that we aren't really very compatible, honestly, and honestly, I regret nothing.
Shouldn't have let my parents and Dariush get to me like that. Sophia.
The kids get lines at this point.
Oh. Well, what's going on here? What's happening?
When you stood up to your family, I realized there was something here worth fighting for. I'm not ready to give up on our marriage just yet.
Are you sure, though? Do you look at him?
Thank you.
Look at this. Like, he's obviously gay. Let's put that aside for now, though. I mean, like, the mustache, like, I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Is that dick working? Yeah. Wow, we don't get a like, Arash stood up to his family and now he's a better person. We don't get a Dharmann. He doesn't even show up to do that anymore. That's sad.